John, we're back here at Starks Park again for the signing of Jamie MacDonald, our new goalkeeper. Just talking about him first, what was the thinking behind making Jamie your first new signing for the new season?
We were looking for a goalkeeper. At this time of the season, we're getting loads and loads of agents, intermediaries bringing players to us. And Jamie was one of those. Now, based on the high profile that he's played at, he was obviously an interest. He was of an interest. So he's played. I know him from a way back at Hearts, coming through the youth system at Hearts, and managed Hearts for the second time. Or I was at Hearts for the second time. Jamie was the goalkeeper then. So that helps. It doesn't mean that you just go out and sign him because you're at. We're getting him I think at a good time. He's, as I say, he's played at the highest level. He's won Scottish Cups with Hearts in the 5-1 game against Hibs, and he's played in Europe. I can remember him playing for Hearts at that particular time, and against Liverpool, and he's obviously played at a high level with Kilmarnock for many years, so he's a top goalkeeper, played at the highest level. And I think it's a good signing for us. It's a good signing. It's a statement. I think it'll encourage others to come to the club as well. I think it's a real good positive. We want to work with three goalkeepers. The history of the goalkeepers in recent years, everyone knows Raith Rovers minded know about the injuries that we've had there. So it would have been a gamble to go with two. So we've got David McGlynn as a kind of like goalkeeping coach and backup as number 3, and we've still got young Kyle Bow, who's the younger one, 16. Still got a bit of development to go. So I think it makes us very, very strong in the goalkeeping department. I think that's great.
Yeah. And the likes of Robbie Thompson as well will bounce off. He'll draw things from Jamie and Dave McGlynn.
Yeah, I think. I think it makes us very, very strong. I think there's going to be a right good competition there, and I think that benefits. I think it'll keep everyone really on their toes, and I think it'll benefit the whole team. I think it's a boost to get somebody of his calibre in. It'll probably, as you say, it'll give Robbie, it'll G him up and give him the enthusiasm to get even better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. From a supporter's point of view, it's always fascinating to see a squad taking shape, in the closed season and throughout the transfer window. The transfer window's open until early October, but how many more pieces of the jigsaw still need to be found in your eyes? Yeah,
well, we've now got a squad of 18. As we speak now, we've got a squad of 18. There'll not be too many teams have got squads of 18 at this particular time. If you take it that this is the 16th of July, so we're going to not play a league game until the 17th of October, and that's 3 months away. That's 3 months. So what I'm getting at, last Saturday should have been the first round of the Betfred Cup, and if you'd worked 3 months back for then, you'd be in April. So we've basically got 18 players for next season and got 3 months to go. So you're actually planning, if you take it going back the way, in April. So it's not the normal. It isn't the normal. Everything's different. Everyone's, teams are moving forward. Some quicker than others. Some are no getting going. Some are trying to get going. And of course, then there's a reaction that fans. We've got 18 players. So I'm thinking that we're going to need another 4. That's what I've got a target of 4 players. I've targeted these players. I'm after these players. We still have 1 or 2 things hovering over our head with regards to this arbitration tribunal that just makes things that bit more difficult. It would have been better if that had been cut and dry and we knew exactly where we were. So that kind of thing, as I say, hovering over us. Players with high expectations, wanting more money or wanting to play at a higher level. So unfortunately, with 3 months to go, we'll have to be a little bit patient for these players to either not get what they want or to realise that they may have to take, take into consideration the current climate and the situation.
Yeah, and in terms of those 4 players, a bit of a two-pronged question. the layman can see what positions might need filled, but from your eyes, what positions, and is it loans or signings?
No, I mean, first of all, I've said in the bulletin that we've always had success from loan deals, but I think you've got to get your squad first, and if perhaps you can't manage to do that, then the loan deals become a great option. And as happened with us, unfortunately, you get into the season and you pick up an injury here, an injury there, again, loan deals become, a great option for you. So before, obviously, the transfer window closes or the loan transfer window closes, depending if you get back and you get an injury, you can sometimes bring someone in loan. So I'm more or less thinking that we're trying to put our squad together of, I'm saying 4, so that would be like 22, Raith Rovers players. And if I can get that, then we'd be good to go. I think it's very straightforward, really. We're looking to sign a right back, we're looking to sign a winger, and we're looking to get 2 other strikers in.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, easy. Yeah?
Well, that's the easy part.
That's a theory.
That's is identifying that. We've seen the players that have re-signed, and I've seen the players that are looking for new clubs, and the pieces of jigsaw, as you say, become fairly apparent. We've got 1 or 2 players who can play within the squad, who can play in different positions, can go and help out in different positions. So that's always a plus. It's always a positive. You've got that versatility in 1 or 2 of the players that can go in at any one time when you're maybe like struggling. Somebody can go and play in a position and do a job for you. So we'll still have that within the squad that we've got, but the positions, these are the positions that we're looking to fill. We've been at it basically all the time, since July the 1st, coming off with furlough. And it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, exactly. You've already mentioned that it's 3 months until our first league game. I can imagine you're looking forward to training starting as well as matches as much as anyone. Have you really missed the football?
Yeah, of course. I mean, desperate to get back, but see the fact that we've not even been able to get everyone all together, even to just say well done for winning the league. It's all very well, whether it's on WhatsApp or a Zoom call or whatever, but it's not the same as everyone getting together, and that you would include as being like everyone connected with the football club. Initially, it'd be great just to see the players all together, and even just to have that moment. It's never going to be the same, but just to have that moment where you can say well done. We've never had a medal presentation. There's things that we still can't do, that we're still very much looking forward to doing. So these things have to obviously take place as we go along. We are anticipating starting back training on August the 17th, and that will give us a right good amount of time to get the work done that we need to do, play sufficient bounce game, friendly games, what we want to call them. I would expect these games to be behind closed doors and be ready for the start of the season, because in a shortened season, whereupon you've got you're a quarter of the season away, and that is going to be like the first quarter's lost, so you're getting to January and you've played 9 games, so it's obvious for everyone that you want to hit the ground running, you want to get out the blocks, you want to get a few wins under your belt, you want to be up there, and then the momentum picks up and you're just trying to keep it going, so that is why we'll be starting back and trying to get as prepared as best as we possibly can to get a good start.
And referring back to something you just mentioned there, we've taken delivery of the trophy and the medals. It'll be nice to get everyone together and present them in a formal fashion, and celebrate and not forget what happened last season.
Yeah, exactly, of course it is. We've not had the chance to have that, and it's just sort of still eating away. It's been a bad time for everyone, and we obviously have to take everything into context, in perspective. So there's a lot worse things going on in life, but with regards to just being able to get everyone together and just see how they are, and just the expression of just getting that feeling that we achieved something.
Well, if that's not a rallying call for training and games starting again, I don't know what is, John. I'd like to finish by thanking you for the interview. Congratulations for the league win last season, and we're looking forward to speaking to you again very soon.
Right, thank you very much.